Okay, Charles Blaine, could this decision by the Republican majority in the Senate hurt the president's chances with swing voters?
I don't think so. I mean, I think what's frustrating most people is just that everybody wants to point the finger, and Democrats are pointing the finger, trying to claim the moral high ground, saying, how dare you not honor her dying wish? How dare you reverse course from 2016? And Republicans on the other side they're being hypocrites too. But the thing is, everybody needs to admit that if the Democrats had the power, they would do this. If the Republicans do have the power, so they're doing it. And if everybody just admitted that, we'd be in a better place. But everybody wants to claim the moral high ground instead. And even if the Republicans, did appoint Merrick Garland or go through with the nomination process in 2016, and then we were here today, the Democrats would be saying the same thing. So, I don't think it's affecting swing voters as much. I think they just want all the moral high ground claiming to stop.
President Donald Trump has nominated Amy Coney Barrett to the vacancy on the United States Supreme Court. The Indiana federal judge taught at Notre Dame in their law school. She is also the mother of 7 children and a devout Catholic and conservative. Joining me now, Fox 26's chief legal correspondent, Chris Tritico, and of course, Charles Blaine. Chris, what's your take on this nomination?
Well, it's everything that Donald Trump promised he was going to do, and he did not fail to deliver. She is completely conservative, and that is what he said would happen. The Senate's going to confirm this and this appointment, this nomination, and then she will proceed to join the other conservatives on the court to undo everything that we've been afraid, those of us who've been following this, been afraid would happen. Roe versus Wade will be overturned, and Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, will be overturned, and then we'll see what happens after that. I thought that her speech was very well given, and she did a very excellent job of paying homage to Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She left out one very important sentence at the very end of her speech. After paying homage to Ruth Bader Ginsburg and saying what a great life she led, she should have then said, "Now I'm going to proceed to undo everything you've done in your life," because that's where she's going to go.
Let's talk about the political ramifications. We have Charles Blaine back with us. Charles, will this energize Trump's base? Could it help him on November 3rd?
Oh, most certainly. I mean, I think Chris makes a great point. The president has delivered on what he said he's going to do. He has now nominated 3 Supreme Court justices before the end of his first term. And this is the most conservative of the 3. I mean, and it's going to have a decades-long lasting impact. I mean, she's 48 years old. She could serve for 40 years, maybe longer. And so I think he's leaving this lasting impact for conservatives. So of course they're excited. This is something that they needed to have to go into this election, because we have fallen short on some other things that were promised during the first election back in 2016. And this was something, she was on the short list for a very long time. Conservatives were very excited about her. When he nominated Kavanaugh, she was on the short list then, and people were a little frustrated that she was passed over. And so now that she's on there, I think everyone's incredibly excited, and incredibly excited because she has support from a wide breadth of people: Democrats, Republicans, independents. Everybody talks about how great of a jurist she is, how great of a constitutionalist she is. So yeah, Republicans are very excited about this, and I think it's going to motivate them.
Chris, we've got about 30 seconds. Do you think the judge will have a very tough Senate confirmation hearing?
Well, it's going to be a bruising confirmation hearing. The Democrats are going to come after her, but she'll be confirmed. I mean, there's nothing the Democrats can do. Elections have consequences, and Donald Trump won, and the Republicans hold the Senate, and she'll be confirmed. And that's all there is to it. But talk about energizing. This is going to energize a Democratic base like you've never seen. And elections have consequences. And if Joe Biden wins and the Democrats get control of the Senate, I'm afraid to see what's going to happen after this, if this election turns out like I think it will.
We're going to have to leave it right there.